What's up, boys and girls? This is Black and Yellow Movies, and we both separately saw Alien Covenant over the weekend. And
this is a little different from what we're doing. We usually do independent and foreign films, but we discussed this film and we decided, hey, we might as well do it.
Where is it?
I didn't get a lot of the satisfaction I got from Aliens, sometimes even Prometheus.
Yeah.
So you got the first Alien, right, where it's all suspense.
it's all suspense. It's like Jurassic Park.
Right, you know?
You're running away from the alien
Right.
that comes in, and you don't really get this in this movie.
I hate how they substituted an actual alien for CGI as well. Second one, you have suspense as well, and you don't see the aliens for a long time.
Yeah.
Like James Cameron did a really good job in the second Aliens, really building that tension. The third one, David Fincher did. We won't talk about that.
Let's talk about that one.
That's not even on the catalog. Prometheus raised a lot of these interesting questions,
Yes.
and they had you believe that it was kind of a standalone film.
With Prometheus, that was great too in itself, not so much in the thriller sense, but just the sci-fi sense. They posed the question in the movie, who was here before us? So Prometheus kind of went in the same way as like Arrival or Interstellar, kind of really mixing sci-fi and really harping on the science part of it.
Right.
I thought that this movie was going to be a continuation of that question, where did we come from?
Where did we come from?
And it wasn't.
And it wasn't. So the main story is you have this ship of colonists. You know, you have the main crew, and then you have some 2,000 colonists, and they're going to inhabit this Earth. I can't remember exactly what it was called.
Made us 6 or something?
Yeah,
Six.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Something 6. And then they get a transmission. They get a transmission from where the Prometheus crew had landed. Check out this planet, and after they touch down, nothing intriguing happens. In my opinion, nothing really intriguing happens. So you get these guys stepping on these black, green, dumb-looking mushrooms and stuff like that, and then, oh, what do you know? It's
Yeah,
a
little
fun,
black mist that comes out,
you know, this
hits
and
him in the
that,
face.
and then it hits them in the face, and then they say, oh, I can't breathe. I can't. It's like every outbreak movie you've ever seen. It was a cool avenue to look at, but they definitely could have explored it a little more instead of just, and really, you know, a couple people die and you're just like, well, you didn't flesh out that character anyway, so I really don't care.
None of the characters are really fleshed out either. That's another thing that you don't really feel for any of these characters.
No.
They don't really have a backstory. Some of these people are married, so
They're like all married, but
I
it's
feel like that was a huge cop-out though.
Oh,
in order for you to care about these characters, and in order for the characters to care about other characters,
Right.
the only reason the only way they did it in this film was that they're married. It's like sometimes someone would be up on a ship and then his wife would be down there and he's
Right.
like, how's my wife?
Yeah.
Is she okay? And
She
then
okay?
as an audience member, you're supposed to be like, well, they're married, so they're in love. I guess I'm supposed to care about the
I
wife
guess I'm
that's
supposed
down
to
there.
care and this and that. But even then, you don't even care about them, really. Like, you don't, like, okay, they're married. So am I. Big deal. But if you don't know who I am, you're not going to care that I'm married or not. I didn't know who these characters were. I didn't really feel like I got an inside look at them. And even when you kind of did through their marriage, it still left you wanting more. So they get a transmission coming in and they intercept it. And the new captain decides to try out this transmission and see where it's coming from because they realize it is human and that maybe they found something habitable closer because the original planet that they were going for is what, 7-8 years?
7-8 years.
Almost a decade away.
And this new planet was about, I think it was a couple weeks or a couple of days or something. It seemed like 5 minutes into the movie.
They're touching down 2 minutes later and you're like, okay, that was quick.
So the captain decides to go to this closer planet because he doesn't want to put the crew through 7 or 8 more years of, hyperchamber sleep or whatever.
Right.
So they go to this new planet.
And then that's where everything kind of ensues. You know, like we talked about a little bit ago, you have the fungus. You got, obviously, there's going to be some other life on this planet because, hey, what's the title of the movie?
Yes, alien shows up, starts killing people, whatever, that we don't care about. No one has a backstory.
Nobody has a backstory. You have cool characters, cool people like Billy Crudup. How do you say his last name? Billy Crudup? I don't even know. Danny McBride. And those are really the only 2 people I really know by name. Other ones I notice.
Yeah.
Now, I will say there is a strength to this movie. And I talked about this with somebody at work, and he said the execution of it. Now, the execution of it wasn't bad. I mean, it's not like these were bad actors.
No.
It's not like they didn't know how to show emotion. It's not like the set pieces were horrible or even, the action was bad. But there wasn't anything in those categories that set it apart from a different movie, sci-fi film, like the first Alien and Aliens did.
The thing is, you're comparing Alien Covenant to its previous films.
You have to. It's part of the franchise.
When you compare it to Aliens, it's not as suspenseful as Alien or Aliens. It's not as sci-fi heavy or even intriguing as Prometheus.
No.
So you have this movie that's not thrilling, not that interesting, solid movie just in the fact that there's not huge plot holes.
Right.
But it's nothing special. And it's tough when you're comparing it with the other franchises.
Right. And it's, it just seems a little unpolished in certain areas as well. The best part of it for me was Michael Fassbender.
Michael Fassbender.
He is amazing. And he does a really good job with this kind of mechanical movements and everything. I want to see him do the robot. I think he'd be amazing. Him and Leo need to just get a pop lock routine going. And I think
it's like a whole movie.
Exactly. Right. That's all I need. Hour and a half of Leo and Michael Fassbender pop locking. But he's definitely the strong point of this film. I really like how Danny McBride was in it, and he wasn't the comic relief like we talked about off screen before. He wasn't comic relief. He had an honest character, and I thought that was a strong point of the movie as well.
Mm-hmm. The problem with him, like we said before, is that he doesn't really have a backstory. They call him Tennessee, so we're assuming
he's from the South.
He's from the South. He wears like a cowboy hat, and these are things that were just like kind of given to us that we're supposed to. But we don't learn anything about any of these characters. It's like 15 people in the strip, and they die. They get picked off at some point. And I don't care about any of these people. I just don't care about the characters.
I think one of the things about the movie that they could have done better is that, like the suspense, like the sci-fi in the earlier parts of the franchise, this movie literally did away with all that and just tried to make it like a horror movie. And it wasn't even like a good horror movie. It was like, hey, let's just kill off these people in interesting ways and just, see what happens, see how the audience takes it. And it's just like, you got to give us more than that. It's supposed to be science fiction, not horror. And that was my huge gripe, along with them using freaking CGI instead of an actual alien. Like, I know it's a quick way to do shit, but stop being lazy, guys. So the final rating for this film, after we just harped on it in glowing lights, I'm gonna give it a 5.5. It didn't really do anything for me. I will give it a 5.5 because it was a huge $1 million budget movie that didn't go exactly to waste, but it really didn't do much for me. The execution was solid, but it just kind of fell flat. There was nothing redeeming about it.
My final rating is I'll say a 6.
Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of splitting hairs here. I mean, it's still kind of a positive score. The movie was a movie. There was a beginning, there was a middle, there was an end. There were actors in it, and I think Michael Fassbender probably gave me a 1.5 higher score than I probably would have given it. But like I said, this movie, it didn't leak to a boring level, but it didn't give you anything. It was like a mild warm porridge that you kind of just eat.
Porridge, you don't even get your protein.
No protein. You just it's warm. It's kind of warm.
It's peasant food.
It's peasant food.
If that's what you're wondering.
So if you want some peasant food, then come watch Alien Covenant.
Or just Covenant.
or Covenant. This is Black and Yellow Movies for Alien Covenant. See you guys later.